Hello, my name is Dami, and while I will not give you the same generic advice you always come across, definitely hashtags still help expand your reach on Instagram. Yes, you can hide hashtags in your first comment or separate it with a long thread of dots, like most people do to distinguish it from the caption and not to make the post look clumsy. So, in order to keep to my promise, I won't be talking about such strategies here today. But instead, I will tell you the 10 times 3 hashtag strategy that is working for me and for people I know effectively right now. So, yes, your goal with hashtag is to reach the top post section. When people search that hashtag, you also need to start saying hashtag as a photo album in order to understand this more. So, the thing is, no one searches for me, for instance, Lagos Moi Moi Up, which is probably the only hashtag you might have a decent chance of hitting the top post because not it's not really engaging. So, what is the need of being at the top of an irrelevant tag, being a local champion? No, definitely not. So, on some occasions, I still get a handful of random likes to come in when I am able to get on the top post of a tag, but a really insignificant amount. So, your new goal with hashtag should be to take you to the explore page. That's how you bring in hundreds, if not thousands, of new likes and followers from just one single post. Now, pay attention to this. This is that time you have been waiting for to maximize your chance of hitting the explore page using hashtag. You just have to just pay attention to me right now. Introducing the 10 times 3 hashtag strategies, Instagram allows up to 30 hashtags. So, if possible, endeavor to use all 30 in your hashtags. So, in selecting your hashtags, you have to research how many posts are in each tags. So, how to choose? I choose 10 small hashtags with posts within 10,000 to 50,000 posts. Then the second 10 will be the medium size hashtags with 50,000 to 20,000 total posts. Then the large hashtag, 10 large hashtags will include, will start from 200,000 to a million posts and above, probably. So in sum, that's 30, 13, 10 different in 3 places. However, going viral is still statistically difficult, but if you use this method with the right content and get a little lucky, you will be able to achieve virality easily in no time. So you'll get a handful number of likes from being on the top post of the smaller hashtags, a few more from the middle ones, and as you grow, you will eventually get more from the large hashtags. And when you eventually have so much engagement, the algorithm will decide to try you out on the explore page, and that's by that time you're ready to bomb. So when using this strategy, you will need to do a good hashtag research because the right hashtag can make or mar your virality. Hashtag is one of the most sophisticated content things to handle on Instagram. However, there are 3 ways I consider the best ways to research hashtags. The first one will be hashtag research tool. I would recommend display purposes for those who are new. So, also find influencers in your niche who already made it to the explore page. Take a cue from their tags. Watch what kind of tags do they use. You can actually even copy from the tag. So find one hashtag you like in your niche, search for it on Instagram, then check out the related tags underneath. You'll see it there. Boom. You can keep going your hashtags from there. So I recommended display purposes to aid you in search of your hashtag because it excludes banned hashtags from its search result. Banned hashtags are relatively a new thing on Instagram. Not really new actually. If you made it fight, that shouldn't be a new thing to you, but for people who are just coming, it might be new to you. Instagram is always fighting spammy content, and some of the big hashtags get really spammy, filled with content that doesn't go in line with their community standard, as well as so many unrelated posts. So there's so many hashtags that have been spammy. So Instagram occasionally bans certain hashtags to avoid this. So how do you are wondering how do I know about this? Well, my account has once been shadow banned on Instagram. Good. That wasn't funny at all. During that period, I did a lot of research. I didn't know when Instagram became a course for me, which revealed to me so many things about Instagram. I will also be doing a video about how not to get shadow banned and how to get shadow banned on Instagram very soon. So you see, you have more reasons why you have to just stay logged in. So remember, you still have to subscribe for you to get all that. So wondering why you didn't know about Instagram ban? Well, it's not your fault actually, because Instagram basically doesn't really talk about such policies like this publicly. It's always in house, and it's really not a big deal if you use a banned hashtag. It's just so unhealthy for your page, because it's not. All it means when a hashtag is banned is that Instagram hides every top post under such tag. So why should you use such an hashtag? It is advisable you avoid using banned hashtags. Not only will it not get the added reach, because you won't get any additional reach from it, since you don't show up on the top parts, your post won't be visible. So there's no need using such hashtag. For now, it is just speculations if you think about it, because no one is actually sure, but it is probably true when you look at it like logically, especially if you use the same hashtags over and over again, which signals to Instagram bot that your account might be automated. So also avoid automations as much as possible if you can. That's why you should always rotate your hashtags after you've done your research. Save a few different lists, if possible 10 and 30 in like 5 places, and consider the 10 times 3 hashtag strategy as notes on your phone, so you can keep using different sets in different posts in order to avoid penalties by Instagram. You won't like their penalties. So the numbers of tags you want to keep is left to you. I feel having enough will be a very good idea. So I have, let's say, over 120 or so. Another interesting thing about Instagram in 2019 is Instagram just released the ability to follow hashtags, so they show up in your feed. Isn't that awesome? So every time you actually thought you knew about hashtag strategy is about to, well, probably it's going to change a little bit. The thought is going to change a little bit. So how, you're wondering? Well, one thing to keep a close eye on is the hashtag recommendations that Instagram shows to you in your feed. Most times I get that early in the morning when I'm up on Instagram, like the first time I visit Instagram. For example, Instagram knows I like entertainment, so it recommended that I follow hashtag SBN Lagos. So notice that SBN Lagos is a small, like this is a relatively small hashtag with only a few posts. If Instagram surfaced that recommendation to me, it might surface it to others as well. So having to follow that can also, actually I make a note of such hashtags, and the next post of mine that involves entertainment, I'm going to use such hashtags. Believe me, it works because I've tried it severally. Also, keep an eye on the photos that appear in your feed after you've followed a hashtag. Most times such photos are highly curated to have made it to your feed, so you just need to like watch what they've done, like the hashtags they also used. Now thank you for watching. Kindly drop a comment below. Let's get talking. I don't know much, so you can actually share with me, I can share with you. Thanks for watching. You can connect with me on social media, the link below. You can ask me anything you want to. So hope you guys have a great week and a great life, and I will see you next time. Bye.